Welcome, everybody. Thank you for dropping by this unexpected, live stream here. Wanted to talk about reading too much. It's a thing. And it's almost like working too much. There's people out there who like to brag about reading a book a week or, they read like 100 books a year. That's great if you're going after quantity versus quality. So my thinking is this: what's the point of reading a book a week? It can't be to be, to be good at something, right? I mean, the whole point of reading a business book or a personal development book is to be able to grab something from that book and apply it. Now, if you're reading novels for entertainment, I'm not talking about that. Read as many of those as you want because you're using it for entertainment. That's completely different. What I'm talking about is reading either business books, personal development books, however you want to phrase it, and reading so many of them that you cannot master any of them. And let me give you an example here. So one of my favorite books is The Ultimate Sales Machine by the late, great Chet Holmes. I've probably read this book, 10 times, definitely 7 or 8 times, right? It's a great book. So if you want to increase your sales and create the ultimate sales machine, recommend that book. The Ultimate Sales Letter by Dan Kennedy. What's up, Dan Kennedy? Again, I've read it, in the neighborhood of about 10 times. Might have read it 12 or 15 times. I just went through it over and over again. And the reason why is because I'm trying to master the principles in these books. Unlimited Power, I probably read it again 10 times. And every now and then I read it again just because it's still good. There's still a lot of principles there that I haven't mastered yet. Matter of fact, I got that whole thing about mastery out of this book. And so if you're constantly flooding your head with a bunch of knowledge, only experience can convert that knowledge, or application can convert that knowledge into wisdom. So if you're constantly reading too much, you don't have the time to apply what you've learned. And quite frankly, you probably haven't learned anything because you're thinking about getting through this book as quick as you can so you can read the next book, so you can tell everybody, listen, I'm reading a book a day or a book a week, or however you like to express that, right? So here's another one, The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. One of the takeaways real quick from the 10X Rule is that is about writing your goals down every day. And Grant talks about how it inspires him, and like when he's down or frustrated, he just writes his goals down. I love that. And I didn't catch that the first time I read the book. I think I caught it like on the second or third time because there's a lot of information in this book. And so my point being is that should you be reading books? Absolutely. What is your intention with reading books? Well, it's probably to learn something and then take what you've learned and apply it. Try to experiment with it. See if it works for you. Whether it's a nutrition book, a fitness book, a self-help book, anything in these categories, you have to think about mastering what you've learned, being able to apply it. Otherwise, what's the point? Let's see, what other, anyway, you don't need to see any more of my books, do you? But that is just something to think about. Are you reading too much and applying too little? that is it. That's a thing to think about. So one of the things that I do when I get a book, I go through it fairly quick to make sure I like it. And if I like it, then not only do I keep the book, but then I also buy the audio version of that book. And so I can read it and listen to it throughout my day. So when you combine the reading and the audio, you're firing on all of your learning, right? Because when you have the physical book, well, that's kinesthetic and it's also visual, right? And then when you're listening to the book, that's auditory. So you can learn on multiple languages, if you will, because we all learn differently. And what I try to do is I look for things that I can apply immediately from that book. So with the Unlimited Power by Tony Robbins, he had a couple of nutritional things that I was able to apply right away. And then he also had some visual exercises that I was able to apply right away that I still use to this day. And I also use some of the stuff that he talks about is called anchoring. And if you're not sure what anchoring is, you might want to get the book and check it out or do some research on anchoring. It's a great way of getting yourself ready for action, going on stage, walking into a sales situation, or even a date, a first-time date. It's a great way to fire off triggers that will instantly put you in a state of confidence, if you will, right? So anchoring is great. And last but not least, you can get my book for free, Dominating Your Mind. Just go to dominatingyourmind.com, get my book. You can also get it at what's that place called? Amazon.com. Or you can go to dominatingyourmind.com, get it there for free, pay shipping and handling. You can go to Amazon, buy it there. I think it's like $20 plus shipping and handling. Whichever one works for you better. Anyway, give me your thoughts. Leave some comments down below and let me know what you think about reading too much. Am I off topic here? Am I just being silly? Or does this make sense to you? Does it resonate with you? And I hope that it does. I hope that whatever book you're reading now, whatever self-help book you're reading now, you're looking at how can you master these principles? How can you take what you are reading right now and apply it so it makes a difference for you? Again, otherwise, what's the point of reading so much? We hear over and over again that leaders are readers. And that's absolutely true, but not if you're not applying what you're reading. So I hope that some of these ideas resonate with you, and I hope they help you out. I want you to enjoy your reading, and being able to take it to the next level and start applying what you're learning is going to make a huge impact on you, on your business, on your family, on those that you care about, and again, most importantly, on you. So it's not about reading 100 books in a year or 50 books in a year. It's maybe reading 2 or 3 books and mastering those books, or one or two of the principles in those books to make you that much better. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Anyway, leave me your thoughts in the comments below. I appreciate you very much. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I look forward to hearing from you. And thank you so much for stopping by. Remember, you, my friend, were created to succeed.